Hi you guys, this is Misty with Cancerian Chronicles. Welcome or welcome back. We are jumping into ancestor messages for our air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So let's get started. We're starting off with the sign of Aquarius. Now, Aquarius, if the messages resonate, be sure to just give a thumbs up. Also, you can donate to the channel through CashApp or PayPal at Cancerian Chronicles or $ Cancerian Chronicles. And also we have super thanks. So you can click the super thanks. And if you're interested in your own personal reading, be sure to just check out the description box. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Aquarius, your underlying energy is the Queen of Keys. And the Queen of Keys is about a climb, or like climbing the ladder to success. So this has something to do with like self-employment. So it could be, the general energy or the underlying energy is, either you're already working on, your own business, or that's something that you are being encouraged by your ancestors to look into, or to kind of take a leap and get started with that. Also, it has something to do with greater financial independence, increased authority, or creative autonomy at work. Okay, so that is the underlying energy with the Queen of Keys. And let's see. Your card is the King of Keys. So that is very interesting. Aquarius, one thing that could be happening with this being like a match, this being a pair here, the King and the Queen of Keys, it could be like you are a queen and you're about to meet your king, or you're a king and you're about to meet your queen. So it could be either of those that is about to take place. You're about to meet someone who is like on your level, who is basically interested in what you're interested in. You guys have the same goals. You're focused kind of like on the same thing. This is reminding me actually of a video that I've been binging on a couple of videos. I can't remember their names, but it's a couple, and they met like on a dating app or something like that. And they had a lot of things in common, and the guy is just like, hey, do you want to start a business together? And they start this business together and they start making money, and he's like, hey, so we should just get married or something. And they go ahead and get married. And so yeah, that's very interesting. They do a lot of they do a lot of content for business owners, or how to be successful with business. So there's something to do with that. Some of you guys might meet your partner while working on a business or while starting a business. It doesn't mean that you're going to be doing the exact same business, but that could be kind of like how you guys, how you meet. Okay, notice that they're kind of facing one another. So it's almost like, you're just like walking your paths, and it's like, two people meet up and collide, or, whatever. So that's kind of interesting. But the King of Keys, aside from that, the King of Keys is basically your ancestors telling you to be on the lookout for a major promotion, an increase in your income, or furthering of your career achievements. This could also be about business expansion for you, and or a man in your life. So, and this could also have something to do with real estate. Notice all of the land, in both of these cards. So some of you guys might start investing in purchasing land. So there's something to do with like land agreements or something like that. I mean, I don't know. That's, but we're going to go ahead and check the rest of the energy. Check the cards to see what other energy comes out as it relates to this. So Aquarius, what does Aquarius need to know? Oh, geez. I'm hearing the block is hot. So we have the Spear, which says heartache over what you no longer have. At the bottom is leg, stepping into a new experience. And at the top is valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Oh, wow, that's interesting. These came out together in a previous reading, and I know that I shuffled these cards, and there's a lot of them. So, Okay, so Aquarius, I don't know if you've recently experienced some type of heartache or heartbreak as it relates to, like, maybe there was like a loss of a job or something, and that's why you are pursuing your own thing, a business or something like that. Or it could be, you know, like, this may not have happened yet, but it could be like a loss of a job, and that is going to lead to some type of promotion. Like, you're going to end up with a better job is what I'm getting from that. Yeah, like if this didn't happen, then you would not have actually I'm hearing something about weathering the storm, but you wouldn't have not taken the risk. You wouldn't have taken the leap. You wouldn't have stepped out so that you can have this new experience. It's kind of like, you know, maybe you got comfortable and so you weren't really making any moves, and something just kind of had to happen. Yeah. But whatever it is, like, you're assured success, you know, as it relates to that. Okay. Let's see what else for the sign of Aquarius. Oh, geez. We have Apple. It says temptation will test you. There, you know, I'm getting something about, like, for some of you guys, you may be presented with an option to either stay in one position, maybe a position that you're really comfortable in, or like to try a different position. It's completely new. You'll have to learn some new things or something like that. But whatever this old position is, like, you've had it for a while, it's kind of like maybe you're kind of stagnant when it comes to that. And even though, like, you were hoping for an actual, you know, I'm hearing upgrade, but you were expecting an actual promotion that may not be what it is like right now. And that's kind of the heartbreak for someone, or the heartache. But what you don't see is that it's a lateral move, but that once you make that lateral move where you're stepping out of your comfort zone or something, like, that's when you're going to experience some type of shift, and you're going to start moving up, you know, the corporate ladder, so to speak. So something could have happened in April. I'm hearing April Fools. So, you know, maybe you were offered this lateral move in April, or in April you were thinking you were going to get a promotion and it never came, and you're you know, like, someone could be feeling like a fool as a result. We have Peacock. Yeah, beware of great pride. Maybe you were promised something in April and it fell through, but, you know, it's like, it's not like it was anyone's fault. Like, you know, maybe something just kind of happened in the company or in the business, and so they can't offer that particular position to you. So they're trying to offer you something else to keep you there. It is a lateral move, but I'm telling you, like, once you kind of get your feet wet, I mean, I don't know, like, you're just going to experience a lot of growth. Like, this is going to be your niche. Like, this is going to be the place that you were kind of like meant to, this is where you're going to dominate, right? And so just be, you know, it's kind of like looking at the bigger picture. You know, there might be a warning there where it says beware of great pride. You know, like, even though it's a lateral move and not a promotion, like, you know, there's a warning to not, you know, just kind of reject it out of some sense of pride. If you know you're not even happy in the position that you're in right now, you're not growing, you feel stagnant, you feel stuck, like, this could just be, it might be time for you to shake things up a little bit, and that's going to give you just kind of like the kick that you need to really get things moving. I'm hearing something about movers and shakers. I don't know. For some of you guys, it's just like a different department, perhaps. I don't know if you're gonna have to make a move or not, but I feel like, I don't know. I'm hearing corporate. I don't know. For some of you guys, that's where you're gonna meet your king, or king that's gonna be where you meet your queen. Like for some of you guys, it's there's more to whatever this is, more than meets the eye or something like that. Yeah, we have fire. It says strong emotion, passionate love or hate. And you know what? I just feel like, you know, if this has something to do with a current position that you're in, like that's kind of the problem. Like you're stagnant because you don't love it. You don't hate it. You don't feel one way or another about it. And it's like, you know, you're being given an opportunity to move to a position that you will absolutely love. And that's going to be the difference with, you know, why it is that you're definitely about to end up receiving promotions, because you're going to be so passionate about the work that you do. At the bottom, it says kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. And we have finger, which says warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Yeah, I feel like that has something to do with like this position, you know, you not receiving like some type of promotion. You may have already kind of calculated your expenses or your bills based off of like the promotion that you were supposed to get. You know, look, they look kind of sad or whatever. I don't know if someone needs to just kind of like slow down when it comes to like their spending at this moment. You are going to end up with a promotion or with a raise. It's just like there's some type of delay. Someone might be experiencing some type of delay. What does Aquarius need to know? We have wind chimes. It says peace and harmony. So you might feel, you know, like a certain type of way right now about whatever this loss is. And I'm saying that it is, you know, like a position maybe that you may have lost or lost out on. It could have something to do with a relationship. I mean, I don't know, like put yourself where you go in this. But whatever it is, I feel like you're starting to or soon you will experience more peace and harmony. Like you're gonna see that something definitely works out in your favor. Yeah, we have kite, which says vacation, and we have heals, obstacles to overcome. So it's kind of like give it some time. There's something to do with like some type of, you know, needing some time to recuperate or to recover. So just kind of give yourself some time. I feel like you're going to start to see something in a new light is what I'm getting. Okay, what about this? Oh, geez. No, that flew to the floor. It says ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So, you know, this is like it flew to the floor. So it's like you had some type of relationship that didn't work out, or you had some type of business deal that didn't work out, or maybe it was, you know, like you were supposed to get that promotion and it did not work out. So there's something to do with that. Aquarius, what does Aquarius need to know? We have fan, romance, celebration, or party. What is this? We have wealth, and we have sun, happiness and well-being. It's almost like someone is hoping for something different, or they're hoping for, like if you're hoping for a change, right? Like you're about to, I'm getting this temptation, but it's not like a negative temptation, right? So, you know, you can see the snake and you see the apple, kind of like that Adam and Eve scenario. But what did biting into that apple, you know, do? It gave them access to knowledge and wisdom. So I'm not feeling like this is, you know, don't come for me, but I don't feel like, you know, how knowledge and wisdom are not, you know, knowledge, wisdom, you know, seeing the good and the bad, or, you know, whatever, like there's nothing negative about that. It just is. So I feel like you're about to receive, you know, something, it's another opportunity. And it's like you're being presented with an opportunity, and the test is, are you just going to sulk and, you know, be prideful and not take that opportunity because it's not the one that you originally wanted? Or are you going to celebrate, you know, the fact that, you know, you are going to, you know, have an opportunity to do something different or to try something different, which I'm telling you, like, maybe you just don't see it right now, but it's going to lead to additional finances and definitely happiness and, you know, your well-being. It's like you need to give something a try, give something a shot. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, we have beetle, which says good fortune. And we have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. I feel like that's more of something is leaving your life, that old position, or yeah, this empty, like I feel like that position, whatever this is, it's like you feel empty with the position. And so, you know, that position is leaving, or you're leaving that position, or that's the guidance, like when this is offered to you. But because it's a positive, like, I don't know if you see it or not, but it's actually a positive for you. At the bottom, it says basket, recognition and reward for merit. Like, you know, for some of you guys, it's kind of like, you know, your boss or your company recognizes the good in you, or, you know, something like that. And so they don't want to lose you, but they just don't have, you know, I'm hearing you got what I need. They don't have what you're looking for. They don't, like, they just can't offer it right now. I mean, that's just what it is. We have dog. It says protection from a powerful friend. For some of you guys, like, there's a sense of, like, you know, a friend or an acquaintance is working behind the scenes to make sure that this position is offered to you. You know, yeah, because they want to make sure that, like, you know, you're financially safe and secure. You know, yeah. I don't feel like they're going to talk to you about it. Like, they're not telling you about it. So they're just, you know, behind the scenes making sure that you have this position. Aquarius, what does Aquarius need to know? Dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. This could be the friend that's working behind the scenes to help you out. We have ear, which is good news. And then we have chair filled. Someone new is entering your life or something. I feel like that this is that position, right? Like someone is trying to fill a position in another department, another part of a company or something like that. And they're wanting to fill it with you. What does Aquarius need to know? Yeah, I feel like your ancestors need you to know, like, don't snub your nose at whatever this is. You know, it's, yeah. But we have ant. It says work, achievement, and success. I feel like whatever it is, like, you are going to go up the ladder. There could be a slight delay, but it's almost like, you know, the other option would be basically, you know, for you to just kind of stay where you are, and whatever that position is that you're potentially in, there is no room for growth. There is no, you know, so it's like, you know, yeah, I feel like someone just doesn't want you kind of wasting your talents, wasting your skills in the position that you're in, because they can see like so much more, so much, I don't know, they can see they can see more within you. But at the bottom we have lion. It says time to act. And at the top we have wall, misunderstanding. So yeah, I feel like your ancestors just want you, like, they don't want you to misinterpret this offering that you're about to receive. Like, don't misinterpret it. It's not because you are doing a bad job. It's like this is something that really is going to work out in your favor. That it's kind of like it's like a move before you start receiving those promotions. It may not have been exactly what you were wanting or exactly what you were hoping for, but this is definitely what is better for you, what's in your best interest, and it's actually going to lead to a lot more wealth and prosperity and happiness, you know, for you. So yeah, just kind of keep that in mind. Okay. Anything else? Let's go ahead and see. What else does Aquarius need to know? What else does Aquarius need to know? Aquarius. What does Aquarius? Ooh, geez. We have Sun. Enjoy success and happiness. Look at that. At the bottom is summer. Bask in joy and light. You might be receiving this offer, you know, this summer, to move, you know, to shift your position. And then we have guardian angel. You are not alone. Again, you know, back to that misunderstanding. It may feel like, you know, something is against you or someone is against you, but I'm telling you, this is like in your favor. Someone had to do like some type of workaround, or someone sees something that's like better suited for you, that is going to allow you to truly shine in that position. And like, it's almost like they have a plan for you. Like someone has a plan for you to help you move up the ladder within this company. I mean, I'm getting that kind of strong with that. But we have the Sun card. So let's see what that is about. Page 134. Page 134. Okay, so the Sun, it says you're being surrounded by the brightness of the sun at this time. Opportunities to feel and be successful are swirling and dancing around you. Relationships and friendships progress with joy, and you will feel happy and uplifted. If you're not somewhere bright and sunny right now, there will be other ways in which you can enjoy warmth and joy. Solar energy brings health and vitality and can energize and warm, and it also encourages everything to grow. The energy of expansion is with you at this time, and you're being offered the perfect, I'm telling you, this is the perfect opportunity for you. That's something that you may not quite understand yet. But it's the perfect opportunity to move forward. If you want to bring something to life or are ready to take a new step in a relationship, the Sun will bring the right energy to you. If you're asking a question, the answer is most definitely yes. Okay. So yeah, it talks about the Sun. It brightens up all connections. It banishes darkness. It brings a sense of youthfulness and invites you to connect to the energy of joy. Okay. So, yeah. Anything else? Hold on. Let me see. Anything else for the sign of Aquarius here? I was hearing something about like, don't be a sourpuss. Especially if you're watching this reading, like now, like it may not take away from the disappointment, but it's like, you don't know what you don't know, right? Like you don't know the goodness or the greatness that is headed your way as a result of this shift. Okay. But yeah, I hope that this message was helpful. If it resonated, please be sure to hit that thumbs up. You can leave a donation through the Super Thanks or through my Cash App with my Cash App or PayPal at Cancerian Chronicles or $ Cancerian Chronicles. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and we're moving on to the sign of Gemini. Gemini, welcome. We are going to go ahead and jump into your reading. But before we do, make sure that you make an energetic donation by hitting the thumbs up. You can also make a monetary donation through Cash App or PayPal. That would definitely be appreciated. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out the description box. You can also give a donation through the Super Thanks. So you can just hit that little, I think it says thanks or something like that. I don't know. But we are going to go ahead and jump in with, I talked about it with Aquarius, but the underlying energy for your message is the Queen of Keys. And the Queen of Keys is all about climbing up the ladder of success. It also has something to do with like self-employment, greater financial independence, increased authority or creative autonomy at work. Let me see something. What is the focus? Okay. No. All right. Let's see what your card is. Okay, so you have the One of Scrolls, which is about being on track, or it says on track. And this one is about a travel or move that may be imminent. But it also could mean that it is time for you to make a decision. Like if you've been stalling, it's time for you to, make your final decision as it relates to a project, a relationship, or a career, or, going back to that move. It could also be like you need to, make a decision on your final destination, so to speak. If you're struggling to choose with what to pick with whatever decision it is that you're facing, I feel like it's the one that speaks to you the loudest, the one that stands out to you the most. Like, what it is that you want to do, but it's like you're second guessing yourself for, some reason. Okay. But we're going to check the cards to see what else we get out of this. What other messages? Oh, geez. Do we keep this? We have Carrot. It says opportunity or windfall. At the bottom is Kangaroo. Unsettled times. Need to plan ahead. And we have Vase or Vase. A secret admirer. Opportunity or windfall. Someone you might have someone like some type of admirer or something that's about to, I don't know if they're going to donate something to you that is going to help you, like in some unsettled times. And so the guidance is for you to use that wisely, or to use that to, plan something out that you're working on. Whether it has to do with a move or, your career or business move maybe that you're trying to make. We have funnel. Makes me think of like a business funnel or like a sales funnel, first of all. So some of you guys could be moving into like your own business. But we have period of frustration, lessons to be learned. I don't know if someone is going to invest in like a business or some business deal, some business dealings. At the bottom, we have horseshoe. It says good luck. And at the top, it says hat. You will be playing a different role. I feel like if you started out like in like whether this is work or business, even a relationship, like we'll get to that, but it's like with a business, you may have started out with a particular niche, but you've learned some things along the way. It's almost like you're an expert though in something else now because of some lessons that you've learned. And so the guidance, your ancestors are wanting you to make a pivot. Maybe you're not seeing that you like the business that you're trying to pursue, like you're better equipped for something else. Like it was what you were meant to do all along. And you've had to learn, like whatever this is, you've had to learn. It could have something to do with sales, but maybe like you have told yourself that like you're not good at sales, or I don't know, maybe it's you building some type of sales funnels for people. I mean, I don't know what this is, but there's something that you have learned along the way that is definitely something that you could be teaching to other people, or selling this as a service or something like that. And you're going to, if you kind of make that change or maybe add it, make it an add-on to something that you're already offering, like you're going to fare quite well with whatever this is. But it says you will be playing a different role. I mean, I really feel like you're supposed to just kind of shift altogether, right? If this is at work, like, maybe you work like a 9 to 5, or, you're in the corporate world, or, I don't know, whatever it is, like maybe you were hired for one position. This kind of reminds me of like, being a teacher. Now I got my, my certification in Spanish. I did end up getting some other ones, but I really avoided that because I knew, like in teaching, like if you have multiple certifications, sometimes if push comes to shove, like, you know, you may get hired as, like, you know, let's say I'm hired to be a Spanish teacher, but I also have like a certification in social studies, or, you know, like history or science or something. If that's what the school needed at the time, then right before you show up for the first day of school, you know, maybe not that soon, but, you know, hey, it could happen. They switch you over to working, you know, being that type of teacher instead. So it's almost like you're walking in with the expectations of like, okay, this is what I was hired to do. Maybe you even have already started doing it, but it's like there's going to be some type of opening or some type of other need, and you're going to be asked to shift over. Like you're going to be doing something completely different than what you initially had thought, or, you know, had hoped, I guess. But, you know, whatever it is, it's like in your favor. And if this is, you know, a relationship, like maybe you met someone and like this was going to be like your BFF, like this was your best friend, but you know, it turns out this person is actually like, you know, I'm here, I forgot to be your lover. Like this person is actually like, oh, they're actually going to be your lover. Like this is going to be like your forever person. You know, or it's like a business partner, but oh yeah, like you guys work really well together, and this is going to be like, this is going to be your other person. Like, you know, instead of you being, you know, you thought you were going to play the role of friend or business partner. And of course you will be friends, you know, or if it's business partner, you're going to be a business partner, but you're also going to be like, this is going to be, you know, like a loving relationship where you also become, you know, romantic partners. So it could be something like that as well. I mean, I don't know. Let's keep going. Messages for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Gemini. Ooh, okay. We have Ant. It says work, achievement, and success. At the bottom, we just saw this card, but we have Archway, which says new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. And then we have Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. You know, like whatever. I don't know if you're going to see something, like you think something is going to, you know, be like, you know, maybe someone is against you, but no, you're protected from all of that. Like this is completely for your good. This is a new opportunity. This is a new possibility. This is a new pathway. This is something that is for your benefit. Okay. It's not because, you know, someone is working against you. That's not what it is. It's because someone is actually working for you, for your good. This is, you know, someone is seeing you, you know, for your hard work, your dedication, your achievements. You know, that's what this is about. Oh, geez. These are some cards that just came out. Like, do you guys see how many cards there are? I mean, you may not have watched it, but if you have like Aquarius in your chart, you may want to check that out, the reading before, because some of these cards came out. But we have Chairfield. It says someone new is entering your life. I'm telling you, like someone is coming in to assist you. Like you might be like really frustrated with something that you're working on or with a position that you have, and someone is coming in, someone new is coming in to help you with something. We have older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. So this person could be older than you. We have broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Like this older man is coming in to help you solve some type of problem that is causing some type of frustration. Jeez, that just popped out. Look at that ring. It's I didn't even get to shuffle. Like I don't think you guys could even see that with the angle that I'm at, but this one just popped out. It's a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. And for some of you guys, this is going to be, you know, start out as business and then it's going to turn into something romantic. What's at the bottom? At the bottom is Wishbone. It says a wish is granted. And at the top is Inkpot, problems to be resolved. I'm telling, someone is coming in to fix a problem, to help you solve a problem. Or someone sees like, you know, Like maybe you haven't learned the lesson. Someone sees like, you know, what it is that you could do differently or how to fix whatever this is. And they're going to help you solve this problem. Yeah. Oh, gee, listen, that older man went ahead and came out. Like this older man wants to make himself known. Interesting. We have well, family wishes come true. And we have wall, misunderstanding. Now, if this isn't like an older man that you're going to be in a relationship with, it could be, you know, something to do with like, you know, someone in your family that you had a misunderstanding with is going to come in to kind of save the day with something that you're working on. Yeah. If it could be a family friend as well, like someone that's older, it's a friend of the family. So that's where you're able to, you know, that may be where the romantic, I don't know, I'm getting romantic and business, not romantic. It says romantic or business, but I'm getting and. What is this that fell out? Diamond fell out. It says you will be receiving or giving a precious gift. Do we keep this one? Okay, no, I'm getting to put it back. All right, so you are, but I do feel like, you know, obviously you're receiving something. What does Gemini need to know? Ooh, geez. Gavel, involvement with the law. Huh. I don't know. You might have some court official or some lawyer or, you know, someone is going to contact you. Like maybe there's some type of windfall that you're receiving. Someone could have like been, let me see, what's at the bottom? We have nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Someone could have left you something in a will. We have rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. I was about to say, you know, it feels like someone, like maybe someone left you some money or something like that, and another person tried to interfere. But it's like someone is coming in to make sure, I'm hearing to save the day, but you know, to make sure that you get what is, I'm hearing all I want is what's due me. Like you're about to receive what actually belongs to you, maybe. Like it's almost like here you are frustrated, but you know, someone had some money or some type of opportunity sitting there waiting for you. Maybe they're coming, maybe it's someone that's coming in to see like why you haven't accepted whatever it is, but there may have been like some type of interference. I don't know. We have September. I don't know if this is headed to you in September or if you were supposed to receive it in September. It's possible that, you know, at the bottom is vine. It says seek out information that will help you. And we have that barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Someone withheld something from you is what this feels like. Someone withheld something from you. And someone is coming in like with this information and with this, whatever this windfall, like this windfall of money. Someone is coming in with whatever this is. That's interesting. Let me see. Oops, I'm all. What else for Gemini? Gemini, what does Gemini need to know? I feel like something is missing. I don't know. Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Ooh, okay. We have Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. At the bottom is Sky Father, trust in the unknown. And at the top is Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Let me see. Animal guardian is 94. Okay, so this one, it says you have a powerful animal within that can be wild, protective, instinctive, and even calm. Animals don't second guess how they feel. They just express it, and you can learn from that. When this card arises, it's important to connect with how you really feel, how you want to feel, and what you really need. Take the time to connect with your animal energy and express it naturally. Let even the fiercest energy move through you before returning to your natural state. It will teach you a lot about your gifts and how you can grow. This card, it says like you can learn a lot about yourself. You also have instinctive animal energy within that can direct you towards everything you need and more. I don't know. I don't know if someone was trying to bait you into, like they were saying that you didn't deserve something because you were too wild, or I don't know, like you were kind of, they were implying that you were, you know, kind of crazy or something like that. But it was because they wanted something. They wanted to keep something for themselves. They didn't want you to have something. I don't know. Anyways, I hope that that message was helpful, Gemini. Again, be sure to hit the thumbs up. Check the description box if you're interested in your own personal reading with me. And feel free to donate to the channel through the super thanks, or with Cash App or PayPal at Cancerian Chronicles. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to the sign of Gemini. Gemini, we are going to jump into your reading. If you are interested in your own personal reading, check out the description box. If you would like to make a donation to the channel, you can do an energetic donation by hitting that thumbs up, a monetary donation with a super thanks, or through Cash App or PayPal with at Cancerian Chronicles or $ Cancerian Chronicles. So with Aquarius and Gemini, we've already talked about the underlying energy, but we're going to talk about it again with you. So it is the Queen of Keys. The Queen of Keys is about climbing the ladder of success. This could have something to do with like self-employment, greater financial independence, increased authority, or creative autonomy at work. Now, your card is the Two of Keys, which is the Treasure. So it says the Two of Keys, which is the Treasure. This card represents a great loss in your life or a major disappointment that could have something to do with like work. So it could have something to do with your job, a relationship, or some type of opportunity. But this is going to be something that is temporary. So it might take you a little bit of time to recover, some time and some effort to recover from whatever this is. But don't allow yourself to become like a victim of this loss by focusing in on like what you lost or what's lacking. Your ancestors are guiding you to focus on the opportunities that are actually headed your way as a result of the change, and they're also asking you to change your perception of what this means for you, like this change, this loss, or whatever this is. So we're gonna see what other messages come out for you. So let's just keep going. Messages for the sign of Libra. What does Libra need to know about this? What is this loss? Okay, we have fair woman. It says dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So this could be related to someone that you're, someone that you're dealing with. Says dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. And at the top, it says rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. Okay, so for some of you, got one of you, some of you, or none of you, you could have been dealing with, like, if you're masculine, you could have been dealing with this, with a fair woman. And with this, you know, too much concern with sexual matters, it could be that you've impregnated this person. And no offense, but like for this person, they see it as like financial gain for them, as like a come up for them. Okay, like someone was dealing with you because you had money, and you know, they made it their mission to get pregnant, and so they've accomplished that goal. And so that's where that loss may come in for some of you guys, or this, you know, we could say loss or disappointment, because it's going to affect your, you know, your finances. What else could this be? Let's keep going. Messages for, oh geez, for Libra. We have butterfly, a change for the better. What is this change for the better? We have staff, you'll be taken care of in difficult times. And then we have sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. I don't know, for some of you guys, maybe, this is weird. We have wall, misunderstanding, basket, recognition, reward, or merit, reward for merit. Okay, this fair woman, is this positive or negative? Positive or negative dealings? Okay, these are negative dealings. I don't know why I'm guided to go back to, you know, like if this person is pregnant, you may, you know, I don't want to say luck out, but it could turn out that, you know, technically it's like not your, technicality, like it's not your kid or something. Maybe that's going to come out like a change for the better. For some of you guys, maybe it's not going to, it's not gonna, you know, I'm trying to find a delicate way to say this, but like, you know, the pregnancy may not be able to fully, you know, like it might lead to a loss of, you know, like she may end up losing the child, and that's going to be the change. I mean, it's not necessarily better for her, but maybe it's better for you. Yeah, we have cracked cup. It says dissatisfaction with life. At the bottom is June, so something's going to come up, something's going to happen in June. And we have star, guaranteed success. So you're going to receive this information. You're going to receive some information, you know, either that someone has conceived a child or that the child was not yours or something like that. Like you're going to receive that information perhaps in June. I don't know if maybe for some of you guys, like there might be a delivery, and maybe it's just like you're going to realize that it's not your child somehow. But it could be at this moment in time, like maybe you're feeling like, you know, things are not going right, but, you know, you are going to have a change. You're about to experience a change for the better. So it's like, you know, just kind of hang in there. What does Libra need to know? You guys, if this does not resonate, especially for my feminines, because this feels really masculine. I mean, you know, but check your, you know, of course, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node. Check your other placements for, to see if those messages resonate better. But we have dog barking. It says advice from a friend. So someone might tell you, might give you some information about this fair woman. For some of you guys, like someone else has been dealing with this person. We have Sun, happiness and well-being, and we have Cup, You should accept valid criticism. For some of you guys, it's almost like if this person gives birth to a child that is supposed to be yours, a friend or a family member, maybe even one of your own children, is gonna tell you like that can't be your kid or something like that. I don't know if you're gonna be offended at first, but it's saying you should accept the criticism. I don't know if this is like, you know, leading to a way out of something for you. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know. Libra, what does Libra need to know? We have August now. So it's something June, July, August. We have Quill. It says get back to the basics. And then we have younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. So I don't know if this fair woman is also the younger woman. Because I don't know what in the heck. Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. And we have broken ring, parting the ways in either romance or business. You could have been dealing with a younger woman and, you know, yeah. You're about to split up. Something is about to be revealed and you're going to split up. With that back to basics, this could be like, you know, maybe your ancestors are guiding you to spend some time alone. Like, don't just jump into another bed. Don't just jump into another relationship. Like, spend some time just alone. I don't know. Oh, geez. There's that sun, happiness and well-being. So right now you might feel like things are just kind of all over the place, or, you know, you're feeling unsatisfied or unhappy with something that's going on. But, you know, a brighter day is headed your way. There's going to be some type of change for the better. After you receive some type of advice from a friend about this fair woman. What is this? We have flute. It says disappointment in a friend or lover. You know, earlier I was saying like this friend may give, like a friend may actually say, well, yeah, I've been dealing with this person too. I mean, I don't know. Disappointment in a friend or a lover, or, you know, maybe you're going to end up disappointed that this person, you know, lied and, you know, about a child, but it's also going to get you like it's almost like handing you your freedom papers or something. Yeah, romance, celebration, party with this fan card. So like you're, you know, it's gonna end up with like you being happy, like you seeing the bigger picture. Remember we talked about changing your perception, so you're gonna see the bigger picture with whatever this is, that, you know, this works in your favor. Yeah. Ooh, gee, what is, wow. We have mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. This could be you. This, you know, someone born in November, or there's a change that needed to be made in November, or, you know, needs to be made in the upcoming November, September, October, November. This is really confusing, you guys. If anything resonates with this reading, Libra, let me know, because I don't know. And we have kite, vacation. Something is about to be put to rest, right? And it has to do with, I feel like someone is just being dishonest about something, and it might sting a little, but it's going to work out in your favor is what I'm getting. We have reconciliation with this pineapple, and we have flowers, happiness. I don't know if you reconciled with this person, or it's going to allow you to reconcile with, you know, someone else that made you happy, perhaps. Like maybe someone announced like a pregnancy or something, and it broke you up from someone that you really like, someone else that you were dealing with, or, you know, someone that made you happy. And you're about to find out that, you know, maybe this person was lying the whole time, or, you know, I don't know. Yeah, look at that at the bottom, tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Maybe that's, you know, what happened. Like you did something risky, took a chance. And then we have money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. And I feel like this is you being able to keep your own money, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. I do not know. There's a little bit too much in that one. Libra, messages for the sign of Libra. What does Libra need to know? I don't know if like this person tried to interfere or intervene, or I don't know. For some of you guys, this has something to do with a lesson that you were meant to learn, or that you had to learn, especially if you were, you know, doing some risky business, right? I don't know. Libra. And this may not be you, Libra. This could be someone that you're dealing with. But we have Lord. It says take charge with authority. At the bottom is Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action. I feel like, you know, I'm hearing smooth criminal. I feel like you're about to get away. Like it's almost like, you know, the getaway driver, or, you know, something like that. Like you're about to make a smooth or a clean getaway from some situation that was like really not in your best interest. At the top is snake. It says shed old skin. I feel like this was for someone, this is a lesson, for you to, you know, change your ways or something like that. I don't know, but let's see what this card is about with, Lord. Oh, wow. So this one says, sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. I mean, seriously, it feels like, you know, someone that you were dealing with, maybe it was just like a one-night stand, or, you know, I don't know what this was, but this person may have, you know, was counting your pockets or something like that, and they were taking this as an opportunity. Maybe you were being generous with this person, maybe because you're just a generous person, but this person saw this as a way to, like, you know, I'm hearing give me the loot, like someone wanted more. And so they came up with, you know, kind of the oldest trick in the book type thing, which is, you know, getting pregnant. Only, you know, they weren't just dealing with you. Especially if this was a one-night stand. If they'll do, you know, a one-night stand with you, then, you know, I don't know why you wouldn't think that they wouldn't do a one-night stand with someone else, but whatever. What else? There's no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. You have the energy and might to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth. And it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in. I feel like they're helping you out of this situation. Your ancestors are. You're being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. This card also brings the energy of ambition and can show you have the potential to move upwards on a professional level, but only if you act with authority and show who you really are. I really feel like someone was about to put you under their thumb or under their rule, you know, and they were going to do this like with, you know, a child. Like maybe they felt like they had something to dangle over you, and to kind of keep you in line or to keep you in check or something like that. And it's almost like your ancestors have stepped in to get you, like to give you a way out, because, you know, I'm hearing dictatorship. Like this person could have been, you know, could be like maybe they're I'm hearing, if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. But I'm not getting lonely. I feel like this person is very, you know, just kind of rude, very controlling is what I feel like. Someone was going to be very controlling. So I feel like that just would have not really worked out. This person, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to leave that alone, Libra, but I hope that that message was helpful. If it resonates, or even if it didn't, you guys, be sure to leave an energetic donation by hitting that thumbs up. Also, you can donate with the super thanks by clicking the super thanks, or by you can donate through CashApp or PayPal, Cancerian Chronicles. So thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful and fantabulous rest of your day. Bye now.